spiritual well-being we'll talk about this afternoon. The elements of physical well-being are actually pretty simple. Sleep, stress management, exercise, diet, and maintaining weight, ideal weight, or close to ideal weight. Those are the 5 elements of physical well-being. Sleep, by the way, has been incriminated not only in the injury that you had, but in the Challenger disaster, in the Valdez episode, catastrophe, and in the nuclear disaster in Chernobyl. The dominant factor was sleep deprivation. So sleep is actually the most important of all the things that I could talk about today. In fact, my colleague with whom I wrote my last book, Superbrain, Rudy Tanzi, he said latest research shows that sleep deprivation, delta deprivation, which is the deep sleep, is basically the what you call default mechanism for the brain when the brain stops accumulating amyloid in the brain. So one of the most basic fundamental ways to prevent even Alzheimer's might be deep sleep. Now, since we're all showing technologies, I have a little bit of a surprise for you over here. This is something that we developed at the Chopra Center with Rudy Tanzi. It's called a Dream Weaver. And what it is, it's an audio strobe digital electronic device that actually feeds optical signals, audio signals, and music and meditation and affirmations to your brain. And we start with a frequency of about 20 hertz. And then slowly your brain waves start to lock into that frequency of 20 hertz, and then you slowly decrease the feeding of the brain waves, and very quickly people go into theta state, some go into delta state. So this is another version of technologies that are now emerging and will emerge, and these can all be aggregated. So, once you aggregate these technologies with these devices, and you have the correlations and the algorithms that can correlate these technologies through social networks. Because remember, social networks are extensions of our mind. They are the way we regulate energy and information in the whole ecosystem. We have a bright future for well-being linked to technology.
That's fantastic. You know what? Can I take it with me?